And I want to talk to you about not the 100 million people who died as a result of communism and socialism in the last century. I want to talk to you about what's going to happen if Bernie Sanders or any other socialist becomes president. Here's the reality. I grew up in the UK. In the UK, there's something called the NHS. The government runs healthcare. The government, like the DMV, like the VA. Think about the DMV running your health. My best buddy in the UK had to get an MRI just a few months ago. He had to wait 6 weeks. I just had this accident, and you should see the other guys. And I got an MRI stat like that. Why? Because we're free here. We are free people. The greatest nation on God's earth has the greatest medical care. But didn't Bernie have a heart attack? Did he go to Venezuela to get treatment? Did he go to Cuba or Canada? Did he go to Canada? Of course he didn't. He got treated here. Why? Because he wanted to live. That's why. But let me tell you a personal story. Let me tell you two stories. So after the fall of communism, I went to live in the land of my parents. I moved to Hungary, and I lived there for 15 years. Met my beautiful wife, Katie, there, and we started a family. My first daughter, my first child, my daughter was born in Hungary. And Hungary had just come out of communism and had socialized medicine. The government ran medicine. We were advised to have our baby be born under the guidance, the advice and care of one of the best obstetricians, gynecologists in the country. Rahel, if you're listening, we miss you. But before that happened, he told us, by the way, when you come to the hospital, one of the fanciest state hospitals, please bring 3 things. Will you bring toilet paper for yourselves? And will you bring for me and my team? And I swear on the Bible, he said this. Will you bring me soap, and if you can find it, surgical gloves? Please, because it's hard to find them. I'm going to find the sutures myself, but can you bring surgical gloves? Think about that. In a free Hungary with socialized medicine, a doctor like Rahel, one of the best in the country, was earning $350 a month. How do you survive as a surgeon, as a doctor, as an obstetrician? Because Hungary has a system called hálópénz, which means gratitude money. Basically, it's tipping. And there's an informal chart that everybody knows about how much cash the patient gives the doctor in gratitude before the operation. Knee surgery was $200. Birth of a child starts about $1,000. So think about that. You're being taxed to the hill to pay for this free national health service. But if you want good service, as opposed to waiting in a line with everybody else, you better have a big stack of cash to give to the doctor. Do you want that? Because that's socialism. I can talk to you for hours about what my parents went through under the socialist system. My father arrested, tortured by the secret police, put in prison with a life sentence at the age of 20. I can talk to you about the marks on his body that I realized as a child weren't wrinkles because he was too young. Those were the scars of where the secret police had bound his hands together with wire behind his back so they could hang him from the ceiling of the torture chamber. I could go on and on and on. But in America, it's hard to relate unless you're the kid of somebody like that. If you're born in the freest nation in God's earth, it's hard to believe that. I chose this country. I'm a legal immigrant. And my challenge to every single candidate, whoever wins, but Bernie might get the nomination and they may steal it from him again with the superdelegates. But I challenge all of them. I challenge Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. I challenge Senator Pocahontas. I challenge all Democrats. Find me one immigrant to this country who escaped socialism, who says, I want to go back. Just one. I don't care whether it's North Korea. I don't care whether it's Cuba. Ask them. There's not one person who's escaped socialism who wants to go back or wants it here. And here's the second story. I'm an only child. And I love my parents. I had a very close relationship with my mother and my father. I was treated as an adult from the age of 6. I really love them. They moved back to Hungary with me. My mother had an accident. We think probably cracked her hip, but we never know. And finally we managed to convince her, you need to go to the hospital. So we called the ambulance service. Here's the first thing. The ambulance service, she lived in an apartment that was on the second floor. The ambulance got there, and she could barely walk. And the ambulance service didn't have a gurney that could fold and be taken up the stairs. So it took us about 40 minutes for us, with 2 big guys, to get her down each step. Just maybe 20 steps, 40 minutes, in excruciating pain. That's nationalized healthcare. We got her to the best hospital in Budapest. And she was there for 6 days. She died on the 7th. I didn't get to say goodbye to her, but my wife visited her the day before she died. And she was in a ward with about 5 other patients. And she said, it's really hot in here. It's really humid. They've opened the windows, but I find it hard to breathe, Katie. There was no blood oxygen monitor on my finger. There was no thermostat to change the temperature in the room. So that night, my mother, at the age of 64, had a pulmonary embolism, died. The next time I got to see her was in the morgue. Well, the technician said, you do know you're not allowed to touch the body, okay? That's our rule. And I said, I didn't care. So I walked up to my dead mother's body. I kissed her goodbye. In America, people don't die of pulmonary embolisms. They do it through flu, but not in hospital. They just don't. Why? Because we have freedom. Because we have a free market. Because we have the best health system in the world. So I have a request to you. You're the good guys. You're my team. You're on Team Trump. God bless you all. You're the base. But in the next 240 days, we got a challenge. We got to win over the people who aren't on Team Trump. The reasonable people, reasonable Democrats. Up to 25% of the people going to the president's rallies are Democrats. That's incredible. Incredible. And I want you to tell them something very simple. In a choice between Bernie Sanders and President Donald Trump, my old boss, there's only one choice. There's only President Trump. Why? Why? Because if Bernie Sanders or any other socialist is president, you will have no choice. That's simple. Whether it's healthcare or anything else, you will have no choices. So do the work of God. We are reclaiming our nation. We are rededicating it to the founding principles that God handed down, that are enshrined in our founding documents. We are happy warriors, but let's make this tent as big as possible. And for the next 240 days, because it is a war for the soul of our nation, I want you to send that message. The choice between Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump, there's only one choice, because otherwise you won't have any choice. So, one last request every day, every morning, every night. Please say a prayer for the president, say a prayer for the First Family, because we need to win this one. And people got a little bit perturbed last year about what I said about AOC and the Green New Deal, but it's okay, because I'm off to get in my gasoline-powered Mustang and to have a cheeseburger.